welcome to your May 2018 RuneScope with me. My name is Amanda. This month, in conjunction with the runes, I will be using the beautiful Tarot Art Nouveau Premium Edition by Linnea Weatherstone and Antonella Castelli. Then be sure to join me over on my Vimeo channel for your part 2 of this reading, actually, your spiritual guidance reading. I will be pulling one card from the Fairies Oracle by Brian Frown, one of my favorite artists. And that will just give you some additional wisdom and guidance, advice for how to deal with the energies that may be swirling around you in May. The link to my Vimeo channel is below. That's where you'll always find your spiritual guidance readings for each month, as well as other special content. Let's see. Seems like there was something else. Oh, if you're new here, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. If you find that my readings are resonating with you, and really the only way to do that would be to watch previous month's videos, because this is for May and we're still in April. So obviously until the end of May, we're not really gonna know if this was working for you. So yeah, check out April, March, see what, you know, if I'm connecting with your energy. If you find my readings are helpful to you, please do click the subscribe button. That way, whenever I post new content, it will go directly to your subscription feed, and you won't have to go hunting me down. But let's get your runes cast for May and see what's going on with Leo from May 2018. I had it and then it ran away. There it is. All right. So as always, Leo, keep in mind these are general readings, so not all of these messages will apply specifically to you. Some are going to be for the other Leos that are watching who have some different circumstances going on. You can check out the video for your rising sign as well to get additional messages and information. In fact, oftentimes you will find that your rising sign reading is far more accurate than your sun sign reading because your rising sign is more specific to you personally. But if you would like something that is all about you, you can schedule a private consultation with me. That's the only way I can connect just with your energy and talk about your specific circumstances. So get in touch with me at runescopesforyou@gmail.com if you would like to set that up. I do my private sessions on Skype. They are $70. Just let me know if you would like to set up an appointment. But in general, what are you doing in the month of May? Well, the challenge or focus for Leo, we've got the Seven of Cups in reverse. I'm going to show it to you in the upright, just so you can check out the artwork of the Art Nouveau Tarot. I love it. All right, what is this? Let me see what I'm getting from the runes here in the card. Well, some of you could be, yeah, at some point in May, there could be like a position up in the air. And this could have to do with your current job position or one that you're trying to get, either a promotion within the same company or elsewhere. And you may even have had an offer, like, and thought it was a done deal, and then it's withdrawn, or it's like there's still something that needs to be worked out, or the more you kind of go through the interview process, the less you're liking the, I don't know, you just may be getting a feeling about a situation where you're like, you know, I don't think that this is, I think this is an offer I should avoid. With Fehu in the reverse, it's, you know, this can definitely, if there is an offer coming in May, and when you're looking for a job, you may often be dealing with multiple offers, but this would be the one that you're just, it probably should be avoided, especially if they're kind of wishy-washy or there's a lot of confusion around the job duties, or, it's also kind of like something wasn't what it seems, because when this is in the upright, it's like there's an element of fantasy or the dream world with it, where you know, it sounded like your dream job when you read the job listing or the job description, but then you actually start talking to someone about the actual duties or the pay or, you know, and it's like nobody knows anything, or it now is totally different from what you thought it was. So May is kind of an Alice in Wonderland kind of month for you, Leo. I feel like things are kind of topsy-turvy when it comes to money and career. And, you know, you're really going to have to be cognizant and pay attention to the details and just pay attention to what, you know, what is not, kind of read between the lines. Because there's going to be some murky waters in May when it comes to money. Now, this could also be the job that you are in right now. And there could be some stuff that's been kind of up in the air about like, okay, are they cutting my position? Am I still going to have a job? You know, there may have been some instability and a lot, again, a lot of confusion going on around work. And, you know, you could, and I'm sorry to ever tell anyone this, but some Leos could be either laid off or losing a job because they're reorganizing. And it does seem like maybe even the people at the top haven't known what was going to happen until May. This could also just be news that, well, we're going to have to delay raises, or you won't be getting a raise this year, or you won't be getting a bonus, or we've got to, you know, it won't be happening in May, even though maybe it usually happens in May. We've got to delay that for a little bit. So, yeah, challenges around money and career, and specifically offers or actual tangible money in May. Now, Leo, if you're married or in a long-term partnership, a partner that you live with, whenever this comes up, it could also be them or someone close to you that's dealing with this situation, but it affects you because you share, you know, bills and rent and or a mortgage payment. You know, it's all kind of in together, so anything that affects them would thereby affect you. So, you know, it doesn't necessarily have to be you in these general readings. Again, that's something I would only be able to tell if I'm reading for you specifically. But we'll see if we can get some more information about the rest of this and what exactly is murky here, maybe. It'll probably be different for all of you because it's coming up in a couple of different scenarios. In the present energy, you do have the Page of Pentacles. So again, money. Present would be whenever you're watching this video for some of you, or the end of April going into May. So this is news about money, but again, it's kind of like it could go either way. So in the present, this could already be, you could be getting information to where, okay, this could be a good job offer or a bad job offer, or yes, they're gonna make me an offer, or maybe you just had the interview and you're like, I think, you know, this could be good or this could be bad. You're feeling like it could go like, you know, 50-50 here. Now, if your partner is an earth sign person, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, this could be them. It could also be an earth sign child. I'm really feeling more of an adult energy if it's an actual person. So if your partner, it's their job that may be, it seems like in the present, you are both aware that, yeah, I may lose my job, but then there's just as good a chance that they could redistribute me or they'll keep me on. So it's kind of like we're waiting to see which way the wind's gonna blow here. This can also be good news regarding money, saying, hey, yes, come in for an interview or moving to the next phase of an interview process, but you're already kind of starting to have mixed feelings about this just from the way I think they're communicating with you, or the way the person is delivering the messages. Or maybe you kind of discussed salary and you're thinking, oh, that's kind of low, but maybe they'll go higher. Again, maybe they'll go higher, maybe they won't. Now, if this is news about where you're currently working, again, it's like there will be news coming. You're getting news that more news will be coming, but nobody really knows what the news is going to be, or even if it's good or bad in some cases. So I don't know, you're just feeling kind of, and I just kind of see your thought processes, Leo, in May when it comes to, if that's the way this is breaking down for you. You're kind of looking over your past performance at a current job and being like, surely they're not going to get rid of me because I do this and this and this, or there was that time I did this, and you know, but then at the same time, there's just as much that you're thinking, oh, but you know, I missed a lot of work last year, or you know, I've had a lot of doctor's appointments, or I took a medical leave, or you know, so maybe they will lay me off. It's like, you could be, you know, mentally just overthinking it and stressing yourself out in the present because the information will be revealed. But your challenge in some cases may just be to stop thinking the worst case scenario. For some of you, maybe this is an illusion. It's not really going to happen that you lose your job or that you don't get a raise or whatever, but your mind won't stop thinking that. And so your challenge may be like, I have to figure out a way to stop worrying about this, or stressing myself out about this, or giving myself anxiety about this because I don't know what's going to happen, and until they tell me, I can't change it. So let's see what the help is that's going to be available to you. You've got the High Priestess in reverse. So this is secrets being revealed, but they're usually not good secrets. For some of you Leos, this could be someone who has taken advantage of you in some way. Maybe it was a boss or a superior, or someone who used you, or that you felt hurt you in some way. They're now getting, maybe they're the ones getting laid off, or they're the ones getting cut. This could also be someone who, I don't know, maybe thought for sure that your position would get cut and theirs would be safe, and it turns out it's the opposite, because this is coming up as a help to you. So I would say not to be overly confident, which is going to be hard for Leos, because that's just kind of, you know, that's in general your nature. So, because it does seem like the overly confident person, the one who's like, oh, there's no way I'm the best at this, or, you know, there's no way they're going to cut me, blah, blah, blah. And I don't think for many of you that's you, because I did see you kind of being, you know, for some of you that seemed to be what was causing you stress, is that you were of two minds of it, and going back and forth about this. But yeah, whoever's overly confident that they're not going to lose their job in May, especially in the situation where it's a company who's making big changes, restructuring, things like that, and they don't know whose jobs are going to be made redundant, or who they're going to be laying off. That specific situation, the one who's more overly confident is the one who's going to be. So if anybody's kind of coming to you, Leo, and be like, oh yeah, Leo, all of your jobs are going to be cut. That whole section that you work in is going to be, you know, they're going to be the one. You know, I think they're in for a surprise. Now, this could also be, Leo, this could be someone who, because in the upright, the High Priestess is someone who's very psychic, very gifted, very independent, very, you know, she is someone who is, you know, is fine being in a relationship, is fine not being in a relationship. She's not really, you know, her primary pursuit in life is not, you know, to be in a long-term relationship, not to get married. If it happens, great. If not, whatever. In the reverse, it's the opposite of all of that I just said. So this could be somebody who is very needy, and they could be male or female in these general readings, because there's so many of you of all genders watching and who date all genders. So it could be male or female. But this could be somebody who is very needy, very clingy. They could also, you know, feel like, or tell people, and they may believe their own propaganda too, that they're very gifted spiritually or intuitively. Oh yes, I'm psychically gifted. Or they may be coming at it in a way where they're telling you, oh, we are soulmates. And I have known that from the beginning. We are supposed to be together. I just feel it, you know. And this is part of their kind of MO, to trap people or to suck people in, to use people. But this is coming up as a help to you. So either someone you know who is like this is kind of getting found out as a fraud, especially if maybe they do what I do and they're not doing it in the way that it's meant to be done. They've never studied, or, you know, they just started it today. Sorry about that, Leo. The camera just decided to go on a bit of a break there. Not sure what happened, technical difficulties. But as I was saying, yeah, if this is someone that is in the healing arts, especially, who is claiming that they are just gifted, but they didn't need any education, or, you know, this is like the first week they've been giving readings or doing Reiki, or, you know, any of that sort of spiritual arts kind of work. It takes years and years of study. And even then, there's always more to learn, and anyone who says they don't have to is not only fooling others, they're fooling themselves too. So I think you're either going to be helping expose someone like that to help others, or someone's going to be trying to take advantage of you, use you, or defraud you in some way, and you're going to see right through it. And you're probably going to tell them, you're not the real deal. This could also be, though, someone who is very clingy. They always need a partner, and they kind of use, it's kind of like that psychic vampire kind of energy where they just cling on to someone stronger because they don't want to take care of themselves. They could, but they don't want to, you know. So this could be like somebody trying to take advantage of you and live off of your wealth, or, you know, it could be like a sugar baby kind of situation where somebody's trying to do that, and you may be kind of cutting them loose and being like, no, that's not for me. Not interested, unless you are. But because the rune of being used is coming up, and again, anybody trying to take advantage of you or defraud you in a job sense, you know, con you into taking a job that is not what it originally was stated to be, you're gonna walk, and you're just gonna know something's off. And I think there will be clear clues that, man, these people can't even get their stuff together. They're just trying to get me in here, and you know, they're not going to pay me enough for what all they're expecting. In the position of what must be accepted, we do have the Ten of Swords in reverse. So this is like a get out of jail free card. Like, whatever you may be walking into when it comes to like a bad job or a bad relationship, or, you know, a con type situation, you're getting the hell out of Dodge. For some of you, maybe this has something to do with property, a real estate deal or property, or so yeah, you could be like, what is, you know, are they trying to hide problems with it? Like, if you're looking to purchase a home, you could be feeling like someone's trying to hide big problems with the property. Maybe there's something really wrong with the plumbing or the electrical, or, you know, whatever. And you're just getting the feeling that something's not on the up and up. So definitely, if you're looking to buy property, I would get, you know, your own plumber, your own electrical. Do more than just the regular inspection. And the same if you're looking at a rental or whatever, kind of see what records you can dig up or past owners, or, you know, look at the neighborhood. There's something about the property not being, it's like there's this beautiful picture, then you get there and the neighborhood is crap, or, you know, it's really trashy all around it. And you're like, oh my God, I would never live here. If I could pick this house up and move it to a nicer neighborhood, maybe, but there's something about your being extra diligent in the month of May that is liberating you from a situation that could be very detrimental to you financially or emotionally here, Leo. So, yeah, just keep that in mind, especially when it comes to property and job, money, investments. The outcome, let's take a look at that. We have the Ace of Swords in reverse with Gifu. So, this is a defeat, but I feel like it's a defeat for some of you. You're defeating, you're overcoming this person who, or this energy that's, you know, that con artist energy. Whoever's trying to get one over on you, they're going to be defeated. And it has to do with partnership. Either, you know, someone trying to get you to be in a partnership with them, even though they're just wanting to use you for your money or use you for, you know, other things, or because you want to be with you because you're stronger, or they perceive you as stronger and they, you know, won't have to, like, be a grown up. Or, you know, they won't have to adult, you know, so you're like, no, I don't think so. Or it's the job situation where you're finding out that something that was presented in a certain way, a job, a position, a situation at work that was presented in a certain way is not the, you know, it's not that way at all, actually. It was all just a show or a sham to get you, to pull you in. So, yeah, when it comes to partnerships of any kind, whether personal or professional, you and another person, or you going to a new company, or definitely check out the background on certain companies, see what their reviews are online. There's some shady stuff afoot in May. You can and you're gonna meander through it just fine, Leo, but I think the real problem with May is that you're just, you know, maybe excited about an opportunity that pops up, or excited about someone that you've met, but then they start, you find out it's all illusion, or it's all a sham in some way, and then you know, yes, that's disappointing, but it would be worse to get stuck in something like that. So that's what I see here for May. Meet me over on Vimeo. Like I said, I'm going to shuffle the Fairies Oracle. I'm going to see if I can get more information about maybe the nature of whatever the sham is. Like, you know, see if we can get some particulars as far as the advice for how you can move past this as quickly as possible in May. So meet me over there, and I will see you back here next month. Thanks so much for watching, Leo.